we ate this week as a vegan family. So today I will be sharing with you the 8 meals we ate this week, although that obviously 8 meals is more than a week, but there's one extra one, I'm just including it here. So I'm going to share with you the 8 meals we've eaten. Most of the meals are for just myself and my husband, but 2 of the meals do include the kids as well. Because my son is at school, when he finishes school, we just tend to give him something quick and easy because he's starving hungry, and so he's not going to sit around and wait for like us to make a proper meal. And my daughter eats nursery food 2 days a week, and then again she'll just eat something quick and easy with my son. We are going to hopefully maybe in the new year start thinking about having more family meals, because I am very conscious of how much pesto my son is eating, but for now it works, so that's fine. Well, not that there's anything wrong with pesto, it's just becoming a bit repetitive. Hello, if you're new around here, my name is Caroline. As I mentioned just now, I am a vegan. My family is vegan. I have a 4-year-old little boy called Ellis, and a 1-year-old little girl called Quinn. We live in Essex, and on my channel here I post all types of content, obviously ranging from food. Recently we've been to Disneyland, so I've got loads of vlogs about our Disney trip and the things we bought. I'll also share food hauls, regular hauls, second-hand hauls, anything and everything I post on this channel. Hopefully as well I'll be doing Vlogmas. If I can keep that up, I'll hopefully be doing Vlogmas in the next couple of days. Cannot believe it is nearly Christmas. Where has the year gone? So this week's actually is mostly Gousto meals, because someone used my referral code, which was great, and it meant that we could get £20 off a box. And so I thought, you know what, it's been like 3 years since I've had a Gousto box. Let's do it, because we just got back from holiday and I just didn't want to be faffing about with having to think about meals for the week. So we had a Gousto. This box was actually quite successful. I have had one this past week and the meals were a bit naff, and so I'm not going to be booking another Gousto for a little while, I don't think. But as a vegan family, Gousto are probably our favourite meal subscription service. If you are interested in doing a Gousto box, I'll leave my referral code below. If you click on the link, I believe I will get £20 off a box, and you will also, I think, if it's your first time, get like 60% off a box, which is like really great in my opinion. Check them out if you want to, if you haven't done so already. It's not an ad, just thought I'd let you know. So without further ado, the meals we've had this week, I've got them written down in this tiny little notebook. The first 2 meals are the weekend meals, so we include our kids with those meals, and we had a fish fingers, mash and baked beans for me and the kids. I love this meal. This is one of my death row meals. I absolutely love fish finger, mash and beans. It's just so easy, so simple. I don't know what it is, but it fills me with joy. So that was meal 1. The next meal was a Sunday, so obviously we had to have a roast dinner. It's a crime not to have a roast dinner on a Sunday when it is freezing cold outside, so we had a roast dinner. The fake meat we had with our roast dinner, I believe, was an Aldi own brand, no, Morrison's own brand edamame burger, which was delicious for me and my husband, but I think there's a bit of spice to it, so my kids weren't too enthused by it, but it's fine. We're all trying new things here. I had our Gousto box delivered on the Monday, but I have to just make it clear now, the Gousto only deliver 5 meals. And so I'm going to now share with you 6 meals we had, because one of the meals, which I believe is the pulled mushroom hoisin wrap with crispy seaweed, although it's a Gousto recipe, is one we have saved from previous boxes many years ago whenever we had it. So I bought the ingredients separately for that because I have a craving for crispy seaweed. I absolutely love crispy seaweed, and now I know how to make my own with this recipe card, which I'd forgotten I had. I'm very happy. That meal there is, although a Gousto recipe, it was not delivered in our Gousto box. So the 5 recipes we got from our Gousto box were a sweet potato and sag masala, spicy vegetable noodles with scrambled tofu, chipotle pulled mushrooms, smashed burger, and sesame tofu with asparagus. All of them are pretty delicious, to be honest with you. So I'll share with you the clips of the meals in a moment. I just want to quickly say that all those meals we have from Gousto, probably our least favourite one of the 5 was the smashed burger. I do touch on it quickly in the clip, but it was very bizarre. I didn't understand the point of this recipe, because the smashed burger was literally, they'd sent us 2 full burger patties, but I had to smash them up, turn them into little meatballs. I added, what did I add to it? Some sort of seasoning to the burger mince, obviously all plant-based, and then you had to flatten it out and then fry it off, and then you had 2 very thin burgers inside the bun. And to be honest with you, I could have done without all that faff, because the burgers were just, I think maybe because they were plant-based ones, there wasn't enough fat to hold it properly together, and I just thought, I'd rather just have the burger and not deal with all this, you know, rigmarole of breaking it up, pouring stuff in, flattening it out, frying it off again. Too much hard work. I'd rather have just had the burger patties, shoved them in the air fryer, and then been done. And also the cheese sauce, although edible, I do find vegan melted cheese in a pouring kind slightly off-putting. The vegan cheese sometimes can have like a sticky texture to it, and it's not my favourite. So that meal there probably was our least favourite, and especially as that was a premium one on the Gousto recipe. I think they need to maybe reevaluate it because it wasn't our favourite. But apart from that, everything else was delicious. And so yeah, let me share with you the meals now. Already started eating it because I got too excited, but it's my favourite meal. Linda McCartney vegan fish fingers, baked beans and mashed potato with some nutritional yeast on top. My favourite meal. Kids have the same thing, and Sean is going to have peas and sausages instead of fish fingers and baked beans. Today's dinner is a roast dinner.
Yeah, because I asked for a roast.
You love roast dinners. We've got ours there, Sean and mine. Sean made it, I did not. This one is Ellis's. Obviously we have gravy there, and we will be adding cranberry sauce and apple sauce and mint sauce. And this is Quinn's one. She's a big fan of the carbs.
Why are we
So she'll be
having
happy
it
with
all
that.
together?
And that's dinner for tonight, Sunday. So today's meal is a Gousto. We've had a Gousto delivery. So we're having a sticky sesame tofu with asparagus noodles. This is what it looks like. Da-dun-da. We have used an extra block of tofu because of my food order we did a couple of days ago. I bought tofu, and so we had. I thought we might as well just add another block to it just to make it more filling. Just because me and Sean are greedy pants. And so this is what it looks like. Doesn't quite look like the picture because I did use a smaller bowl. But it's alright. It looks burnt. It's not. It's just where the sauce is caramelised and it's dark. No, it's black sesame seeds on there. But yeah, looking forward to trying this one. 4 pieces of tofu, can you imagine? For dinner tonight, we're having this Gousto pulled mushroom, hoisin wrap and crispy seaweed dish. Sean has made, there's the mushrooms there, and the crispy seaweed is there, and I'm just building up a wrap here. So we have some pulled mushroom in there, got a piece of cucumber, some spring onions, another piece of cucumber, and a little bit of hoisin on top. And that's one wrap done. I'll show you when it's all done. That's the final meal. Got my seaweed there. Delicious. It's made with spring greens, which is like a cabbage type thing. And my 4 wraps. And some hoisin sauce to dip my wraps in. Yummy! Dinner tonight is this. Stir fry Gousto noodle thing. It's spicy veggie noodles with the scrambled tofu. But we had an email through saying they had run out of broccoli, or they had some problem with the supply of broccoli. So we've got peas instead. I'm not sure how I feel about peas in a stir fry, but it is what it is. It is what it is.
Put some sriracha on it.
What's up? There we go. Yeah, I do. Sriracha on top. It does look delicious. We added a pepper in as well, just to
2 peppers.
added 2 peppers in just to zhuzh it up a bit, and they were going to go mouldy in the fridge. So that's it. Dinner tonight. It's another Gousto dinner tonight. We're having chipotle pulled mushrooms with lime and slaw and salsa. That's the pulled mushroom chipotle thing. Coleslaw, which is like comes in a packet, and then I didn't make it, Sean made it, but just add like the mayo and bits. Tomato salsa and rice, and then we just added the bell pepper because it was going to go off in the fridge. But that is what is for dinner tonight. It's very heavy. Smells delicious. Tonight's dinner is a Gousto plant-based smashed patty burger featuring crispy onion cheese fries. The burgers were faff to make because you had to like get the burgers that were pre-given to us and roll them up into meatballs and squash them out, and they weren't a bit bad, but we got there in the end. You'll see them there. And there's the chips. Put some ketchup on there, and then we've got some regular onions, some crispy onions, and then I've made this, as per the recipe, cheese sauce, which is like vegan cheese, vegan milk, and ketchup mustard. I'm not sure how I feel about it, if I do say so myself. It's meant to go over the chips, but I'm not so sure, but I'll show it to you when all is complete. And that's the final result. It doesn't look too bad actually. We did put the cheese sauce on in the end because sod it, we'll make do. But it looks good, just needs a bit more ketchup I think, because that tiny little sachet for the 2 of us is never going to be enough. But yeah, that's dinner for tonight. The final Gousto recipe from the box we received is a fragrant sweet potato sag masala with pilau rice. And there it is, pretty much very similar to the recipe card, apart from obviously the spinach in the recipe card has been edited to make it look super green. Obviously when you cook spinach, it is not that green, they're liars. And that is dinner for tonight. So yeah, there were the meals we had this week in a day. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you do like this type of content. As I mentioned, I will be doing Vlogmas this year, so in the next couple of days you will hopefully start seeing some videos from Vlogmas, and then from January, fingers crossed, we'll be having some what we eat in a week, and it'll be family meals of all of us and what we had for dinner. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Goodbye!